Christmas every day. Check this out, I've got a Giant's RC motorbike. Check it out, man. Look how realistic it all is. It's got working oil shocks, front and rear, a working front disc brake. It's even made of metal. A realistic metal chain and gears. Even the dude, he's got actual clothes on. Now, normally radio-controlled motorbikes are really difficult to drive. This small one here was almost impossible, just kept falling over. This one here, a little bit better, but still really difficult. Right, let's get him working. So in the box, in this one, it comes with a battery. So this battery here is a 2S LiPo, 7.4 volts. But you know, on this channel, we like overvolting things. So we're going to see how it runs on the 2S. And then later on, we might give it more voltage and see what happens. So the battery goes in here, I think. And then that plugs in there. It also comes with batteries for the controller. And then I'm guessing this button here turns on the bike. The steering, plenty of speed and power. And throttle. You know what? That seems pretty quick just on 2S LiPo. But you know we got to try it on more S in the future. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh no, poor carpet. Oh. Hold on. Look. Flywheel on. So the flywheel is what balances the bike. It sounds like it's going to take off. A few moments later. Whoa, that's weird. So inside there's a flywheel. And what I'm supposed to do is help it stay up. If you try and move it, it's really got some resistance to it. Watch, if I move it side to side, it tries to twist. It's weird. That way it moves freely. That way is... God, that's really fighting me. Let's try again. Oh! Yes, that feels so easy. But we need a bit more space. Come on, dude, you got this. Oh, battery's gone flat. It's flat out now. Ah. Right, so we're going to charge him up. And make sure you stick around because you're going to be amazed what this little bike can do. Oh, look at that. Oh! And he comes with a USB charger. So that in there, and that in there. And a bit later, I've got a GPS here so we can see how fast he goes. Right, so while he's charging up, we'll have a look what else comes in the box. And then we'll take him out for a rip in the real world and see what he can actually do. We're going to give it a Talbot test as well, see if he's actually got any durability. So in the box, you get a stand, another stand, instructions, chain lube, stuff, some more stuff, battery, obviously the bike and the controller. Oh, and the charger. This thing's still charging. It's probably going to take a couple of hours. So let's have a look at some specifications. Right, that's that. So here you can see a picture with the cover off. So this here has got a flywheel inside it. So it's a separate motor for the flywheel. This is the motor that drives the back wheel. Here you can see the oil-filled shocks, how they work. It's got a little flappy thing on the back here, look. So that is when you do wheelies, so you don't break it. Talking of wheelies, apparently it's got a wheelie button. And there you go. It tells you all that there in a box, so you can pause that if you want to read it. If you want to know all the detailed specifications and all the techno babble and where you can get one from, I'm going to put a link to all of that down below. And this thing is still charging. Now I've set up a competition where one of you viewers can win this bike. I'm going to put all the details of that down below. Now this particular one here is probably going to get a little bit beat up in this video, so the winner can choose between this one that's featured on the channel or a brand new one. All the details down below in the description box. Come on, Charger. Come on, faster, faster. I'm getting impatient. I want to go out and rip. I'll tell you one thing, it does suck with this battery. It doesn't come with a balance lead, so you kind of fix by having to use their charger. These are the chargers I normally use, and that will charge that battery in probably half an hour to an hour. But look, these batteries here got a balance lead, so those batteries in there, can't use them on here. Oh, here we are on location. We got all the crew in the house. So we got the GPS on there, and we got to see how fast it goes, and then we might hit the skate park. I don't know if it's a good idea. Here we go, fully charged battery. Here we go, full speed. Oh yeah, that goes all right. That's pretty fast. Alright, see how fast you went. 35 mile an hour. That was 35 mile an hour on grass, so probably on concrete, probably would be about 40, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I reckon 40.
Yeah, right, so now on here it's got a dial for different modes. So if we turn this all the way that way, we'll see what happens.
Should that make it faster? Won't wheel as much.
I've no idea, let's see.
Wheelie mode, that's hilarious.
Is that wheelie mode? Oh, they're supposed to have a proper wheelie mode. Oh no, not the motorbike! No, don't hit the motorbike. Don't hit that bike, Noah. I don't know why it's hopping.
It's gonna break on them jumps.
Do you reckon?
Nah.
That'll be alright, won't it?
Yeah, get it.
You reckon that'll break?
Yeah, nah, it's fine.
Oh, we do a little one. We do a little one over there. We've got like a motocross style track, so I want to take it over there in a minute. I want one to stop.
Now can you flip it? Flip. Oh, come on.
I've just got to look at that. I want to see if I can take off on this bit and then like land really nicely down that bit. Oh no, the gyro stopped him. Ah, go on, Gaz, give him a rescue. Oh, the gyro stopped him. Oh. Well, we've got to learn how to use that gyro for wheeling. It's got a dial on the radio that says something. I'll do it all the way one way, all the way the other way. Makes no difference. It should be able to hold it in a wheelie, and mine doesn't. And also, when I'm going up jumps, it just kills the power. Oh, Gaz is doing some research. Got the instructions. We're going to watch that, and then we're going to see if it works.
Well, what does this button here do, young man?
Don't know. Let's give it a go.
Find out. What that button does.
Oh, look at that. Wow. Look at that.
It's actually letting off power, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wheeling.
If you want to know where you can get one of these bikes from, I'm going to put a link to that down below.
Wheel up the bank, across the flat and down the bank, down the grass bank, alright?
Easy! Oh, I got one buddy on! Ah, easy!
Alright, that's gonna take a while when I get it.
This bike is just so easy to ride.
Yeah.
Oh! I tried the different modes then, well. Yeah, so now it won't wheelie at all.
What, so will this be faster this mode then?
I don't, it's still...
Well, that button, does it work both ways?
Yeah, I'm not really
And
sure
it's
what's
got a
what.
launch start then?
Don't know. Oh, that must be if you want to hit the jumps, so it doesn't, so it lets you go back more.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go. So now, okay, if you can do the box over here now.
Right, we've got the gyro set now, so I think it can go up a ramp. Let's see what happens. Yes. Oh, nearly. That's the challenge. I've got to try and take off from that one and land on that one. Oh, easy. Yeah. Oh. All right, that was a little bit too hot. Let's try a little bit less. Oh, look at that. Oh. And it's still going. Look at that. Oh my God, guys, this bike is so much fun. It is so much better than I ever expected it to be. So lots of you guys have been begging me to get this bike for a while now, but this is the earliest that I could get my hand on one. I had to buy this bike myself, the same as you guys. Companies don't really like sending me stuff because I'll tell you how it is, good or bad. In this occasion, this thing is absolutely epic, and you have to get one. Motocross track. Trouble is, I think that means the battery's flat. So far, this thing is actually really durable. All that abuse, and I can't find any damage anywhere. Just a few little scruffs. The rider's perfect. The mechanics are all perfect. All round, it's just a perfect product. I can't fault it. Not at all. 10 out of 10. I cannot find anything I don't like about it. Other than the charger it comes with is gutlessly slow, so I'm going to have to get a faster one. Next video with this, I want to play a little bit more with that wheelie mode button. So apparently it's got 3 wheelie modes, and you can select the wheelie mode by pressing these buttons here. So one of the modes is just going to try and stay level, so no matter how fast you go, it's going to try and keep the bike level. In wheelie mode, it's going to pop the bike up on the back wheel, and it's going to balance it there until it reaches full speed. The last mode, I think the wheelie stabilisation mode is completely off, so that should allow us to backflip this bike. This dial here is actually a gain dial, so what that does is the aggressiveness of the stabilisation while it's on the back wheel. So if you turn it up too high, it's going to overdo it, and if you turn it down too low, it's probably not going to hold it in a wheelie. So we're going to play a little bit more with that. Also, you can change the bias to the front and the rear brake. So you could turn like the front brakes down and then sort of skid the back end round, or you could give it more brakes on the front. So we're going to play with that too. Also, in the future video, I want to try and give it more power. So 7.4 volts, that's what I had in there in that video, and apparently that is the maximum that this bike can take. But I've got a battery here of a similar size, and this one here is 11.1 volts, so a lot more power. And then somehow later on, we might try and work it up to a 6S LiPo, which is 22 volts. I have no idea how we're going to do it. Probably going to have to change the motor and the electrics and everything else. But, you know, on this channel, we do like a good project. So we're going to try and do that and see how fast we can get this bike to go. I want to see if we can get it to go like, I don't know, maybe 70 mile an hour? What do you reckon? How fast do you reckon we can get it to go? So make sure you do that so you don't miss it. Don't forget, you can win this bike. So I'm going to put a link down below in the description box if you want to find out how.